Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
What?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence.
That's some bullshit.
It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. The 40. 20.
That's some bullshit.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
No, they're cheating, dude.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game.
Gotta hold on to that, man.
You want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week.
Right in your hand.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, nice move. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. The Jets at 10-2 on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
No fucking 4 yards out of there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Wilson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run with Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Sullivan. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Grayson.
That's some bullshit.
And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 9. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Jay Tufele just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the result
I never
here,
heard
a pickup
that
of 8 leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure, and here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it?
Shut your bitch ass up, motherfucker.
Fields it right around the goal line.
That shit cheating.
Taking a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
No, cause it should be right there. I gotta go change something. Something on the defense. Be right there. I don't know why he ain't sitting there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained.
That's more than 2 yards. Come on, guys.
But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things
This
to
team
build
stinks,
on
man.
because
Get
they
rid of this
found
team
some
next
play
year.
calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
They ain't got no fucking plays.
Available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Come on, guy. It's right there. Throw it. You want to catch that. 1-on-1.
Incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. To throw on 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And too much
pass interference.
It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few.
I got to run out of real estate, guys.
To get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Man in motion.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 41, Lawrence. He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Robinson on a give right side. Brought down at the 20. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. That's caught left side by the tight end Jordan. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. He was out there waving his arms. Well, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
That ball nearly
Take my 4th and 4.
but he could not hang on.
Whatever. Get one and one discretion, bitch.
What an excellent defensive stand.
My discretion.
Red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That guy stinks, man.
Gardner puts it on.
He want that. He want all that money. I just want to see. He just stinks.
27. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone.
He ain't throwing nobody the ball. Nowhere near the ball be going.
Instead, Charles,
Come
they
on,
throw
guy.
it away.
Matter of fact, let me just go and put you out the game right now.
I told you to put your back up in
there. Nah, I ain't know. This the guy that's supposed to be starting anyway. I just wanted to see how he gonna do, because I ain't gonna pay his ass.
I understand. You save you some money, man.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. Room here to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
It's switching to the wrong men, all kind of shit.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. It is 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
You guys ain't got no plays, man. The coach stinks.
Things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not
Yeah, we
the
told him
first
throw the
time
ball.
we've seen him give
Send
one
that
up
to
here
us,
during his
yeah.
rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Straight ahead is Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 119 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Hall on a give up the middle. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run for it with Carter. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to run with Hall. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
Down,
and that is not going to get it done.
Goes
a
your
loss
defense,
of a yard,
bitch.
and it brings up 4th.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
A handoff for Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball. Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Wilson.
That is caught. It's Uzama. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Yes.
A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point forthcoming.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
This is starting to pause,
The
man.
head coach handling it, the offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So one play already just shy of midfield. Off play action. Bush.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Bush. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hall again on 2nd down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Get rid of this coach, man. I can get some playbook.
You always want to drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now, these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it.
Man, shut up. Look at my playbook. These guys are going to be shit. Ain't no offensive plays in this team. I know it ain't. It ain't the coach.
Jaguars come to the
Why he
line
getting
to
his ass
start their
fired?
next drive.
No, I can't do
Well,
nothing about that, Jeff. You got to keep him for 3
They've
years.
struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing on first down. Bush to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Off the play fake. Bush. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Bush got his man complete over the middle. It's Sullivan. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking to throw on second down. Bush to Chenault on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Back to throw. Bush. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They go play action now. Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll go again with Hall. And
I ran that man the wrong way.
Down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 27. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, it's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st and 10. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
On 1st and 10, Bush. And now here's another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Hall again. And a 5-yard gain.
Come on, that's some bullshit. That guy been down. You know what? He's popping his ass next time. He just got called. That guy been down.
They practice for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Keep hitting his ass till he's down.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across.
Yeah, a guy got up there to stop that. Why y'all not getting him?
Gain of 8 and it moves the chains. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
On second down, a run with Carter. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. On third down, here's Hall. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. There he goes left side. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. The 20.
Oh, that's a clip.
10.
You'll get a penalty. They don't get penalty. That's $5 right there.
Mistake after the interception there, guys. You look up at the scoreboard. You just got to be thinking this one cannot be fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the plays, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take
you know your face gonna hit it.
And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation.
They're gonna get it.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ball again on 2nd down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
I mean, you fully shit.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone?
Yep, you don't get it.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. I
You
think they're
don't
just
get
a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck you. Commission office open.
Now problems right
Bitch.
out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Commission office is open, bitch.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Oh, funny giggles right now.
Bush. They'll roll him out right. And now here is
That's some
another
bullshit, yeah.
interception. And the Jets are going to take possession
They
of
got
the
me.
football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here.
Gotta get a playbook, guys.
Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee.
Cheater, little bitch.
Usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Don't find me for doing you like that.
So for the Jets, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Can't lose no more, boy. I tell you that.
Say that again.
They can't lose no more, these motherfuckers.
I told you after you got hold of you wasn't gonna make the playoffs, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
I told you that. I told you that. Listen, we got some more players. Jets over Jags. Brees Hall.
Boy, it's gonna be a long season now, boy.
Hey, you see how this thing be lying? This thing say the Jaguars appear to be cruising after
Shut up,
facing
bitch.
a double-digit deficit. You ain't had no double-digit. You know, I was the one. You was facing the double-digit deficit. You wasn't cruising.
Okay, what you calling? I gotta win the next 4.
The Jaguars appear to be cruising to a win before the Jets storm
9-8 is 17 games. May get lucky. Never know.
overcoming a double-digit second-half deficit and winning the game. Man, it was killing you in the second half. It was up 35, nothing at halftime. Shit, 31 nothing.
Shut up, bitch.
I took it easy on you.
Look at the playoff pictures for these Cowboys. I'm gonna whoop your Saints ass. They gonna pay.
Them Jaguars ain't nowhere near the picture over here.
No, not right now.
I told you that, man. Thought the commissioner was gonna say something. He didn't say nothing.
Shut up, bitch. I'm still the 7th seed.
Defensive back.
I'm getting fucking screwed over on this deal. Oh, boy.
Oh, the commissioner ain't saying nothing.
That was me, bitch.
Oh, you sent that?
He ain't the commissioner of that league.
Oh, you ought to thank me, man, for not running the score up. I showed you some hospitality in New York.
Whatever, bitch.
Hold the Cardinals to less than 100 passing yards and force 3 turnovers or give Bryce Hall 3 interceptions. Okay. Alright, bro. I ain't playing no more, man.
I mean, I hope he put his thing all the way through, because he didn't. We'd be done. We're done. All right, guys. We beat Washington. That should do the trick. Got to go into Washington to a hostile environment, Cowboys. Don't let that other shit fuck y'all head up. Stewart is the man over here, boy. Stew. Everybody saying stew. Stew.
Saints. I lost that freaking game. Bullshit.
Stew. We had to play 2 games on the road, boy. I tell you, it's rough.
Wow.
Rough around here, boy. Another late game. Is this a Saturday game or a Sunday game?
They were still holding the 7th seed.
Yeah. It's raining outside? Okay, hold on. Y'all win this game here, boy. I'll tell you that. It was over with. Oh, boy. Hello?
All right, Hobson.
What, bitch?
Still my buddy, man. Still love
Fuck you. I don't like you. I can't stand your ass, bitch.
Hey, man. Hey, man. I took it easy on you, though. I could have scored more points than what I
You
did.
could score you want. I ain't kidding, man. Them guys are going. I'm changing owners.
I know. So you should be grateful and thankful.
Not owners,
Shit.
but I mean coach. That coach is done.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Nope. He fired no matter what. It don't matter. He fired.
That's okay, but I'm saying you should be grateful and thanking me.
I ain't grateful. Don't matter. Do what you want. They ain't gonna help none.
You should be
Ain't like a word about a point spread.
No, but
Shut up.
I was being nice. You
Whatever,
got
bitch.
3 points. I ain't shut you out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, and then on top of that shit, I could have scored about 2, 3 more touchdowns.
Yeah,
And I
could have.
didn't.
It's past tense though. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You better
I
let me
could have
see.
beat you like 100-0.
Better let me see you in the playoffs, bitch.
Oh Lord. And what that's gonna mean, Hobson?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hey, your Jaguars is 0-2. 0-2 against them Jets. 0-2, 0-3. You ain't beat them Jets yet.
Yep. Be like the Saints. First time for everything.
Yeah. I remember when you was them Bucks was running shit. They ain't running shit now. It's JT.
What,
What's
bro?
nuts?
That was about to run shit. It's fucking hot in here.
Shit. Hey man.
But you barely beat the Cowboys. Hey man, Stu be ready when he see your ass again. We should have won that
You
game.
know what? Guess what? Guess what? That was that time, and you barely won some games too, but you still a win is a win.
Hey man,
And so you
did I
you
get
want to do the
somebody
same
somebody
stuff.
got hurt on my roster, man?
I don't know
Oh,
why.
it say I'm short somebody. Oh, this don't make no sense.
Well,
Oh,
look at your injuries.
it said I can't play.
You can't play.
So it said, get somebody hurt. I had to go look.
You ain't got enough people to play. What you mean you can't play? I ain't never heard that shit before.
That's what it just said.
So what you gotta do, Hassan?
Oh, my left tackle out. One game. How the fuck you get injured? Toe
He
turf.
got
What
injured
the
probably
fuck
in
is toe
practice.
turf?
He probably got injured in practice.
Oh, there's some bullshit here.
So what you gotta do?
Hey man, that's my best lineman. I gotta have that guy. I can't play without that guy.
So what you
Oh,
gotta do?
this is some bullshit here. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe that. I don't have another left tackle. And they're saying I can't put a center there. What kind of shit is that?
No,
How many left guards I got? I gotta put a left guard there then, buddy. I got 2 left guards. Well, you can't go there. I got no choice.
well, man, I'm about to shut this down. If you gonna play your Cowboys, I'll watch you online. But I'm
Man,
about to go
fuck you,
lay
bitch.
down and get some rest because I got
I don't think I'm gonna
a
win,
long
man. Hey,
drive
look,
tomorrow.
I done lost my best guy. Your roster does
Oh,
not meet the minimum requirement. Sign the following players and try again. I gotta have a left tackle.
and you
Oh
ain't got
boy.
no money.
I don't know how I'm gonna play. Where's my that's it. Can't play. Let me go to my
You ain't got no money.
guess I can go to my roster and go to my they should automatically sign somebody from my
From the practice squad.
practice
But you ain't
squad.
got no money.
There's a left tackle
I
right
thought you
there in
had
the
no money.
practice squad.
I thought you had no money.
Hey man, they ain't got no choice but to sign him. Uh-oh. They say you must clear $1.8 million. I can't do that.
Ooh, shit, I like to see how you gonna figure this one out. All right, bro.
Hey, I can't play.
You gotta
I got
broadcast
I
your
got
signings anyway.
I do got a
You still
broadcast, but
broadcasting?
yeah, I gotta convert somebody to a left tackle. I ain't got no choice in the matter. Oh boy. Yep, got no choice in the matter 'cause I ain't got no money.
Did I ever stop my broadcast?
I gotta convert somebody to left tackle. Ain't just about some
No, I ain't
bullshit.
never stopped
Hey
my
man, I ain't
shit.
never seen them do me like that on no damn roster. I got enough linemen. Shit.
I ain't never seen it either, bro.
What did
Never
Jeff do
seen
to
it.
this shit, man?
I don't know, but I'm about to
Jeff fucked this shit up.
I'll
Gotta
be
add him.
watching you online.
Gotta add him to the left tackle. I ain't gonna make this guy no left tackle.
I'm out.
That's gonna drop his fucking percentage rates. God damn it. Now I gotta go. Now this changes all my fucking things now.
today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East.
All right, guys, let's go.
Great matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from FedEx Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff.
Tampa won
we'll
again. You guys are on my
at the 25. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Kind of a quirky
what happened in that Eagle game?
These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out
Eagles
by
got a Monday night game. They ain't showing no scores.
As the quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I
Hey, bitch, long as it was Eagles game. Time Eagles game is, ho.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, he was playing the Raiders. There you go, 0-0.
His numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every
Come on,
kind
Vegas.
of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. The Cowboys at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, Stewart. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Big run. Let's go, guys.
Nice target.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Come on, guys. What was that?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Big run, Dobbins.
A few yards shy of the
Dobbins. We like the Dobbins.
40 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Well, there's
Bears
real
rolling.
estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's
Man,
face
not
it,
losing.
it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Stewart sets to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Cook is in.
Good job, Cook.
Touchdown,
What happened to
Dallas.
Dobbins? We like the Dobbins.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Brian Johnson now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week.
Hey, Julian, this is bullshit.
73 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line is going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football.
Come on, guys.
But how about the
coaching staff, right here.
When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their
right here,
proper
guys.
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. Got a man. It's DeAndre.
Come on, guys.
What
was that?
Out of bounds, just shy of the 45. A gain of 14. First down, Commanders.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the draw, it's Pollard. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
You guys home to field goal.
Second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now we get a stoppage.
Who's that guy that's
because,
down?
as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, come on. That was some bullshit. Come on, guys. Make the tackle.
Catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
We had him for a loss.
There, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
So they can't charge him. Regular line of scrimmage.
Prescott. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Got it.
Picked up by the Cowboys.
Good job.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance, as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Yeah, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look,
I ain't gonna call Hobaleni. You guys cheap, boy.
when you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
He was trying to clear the way of the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Throwing now, Stewart. Out to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That was terrible.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40.
Come on, guys. What are y'all doing?
6 yards
Oh,
to
shit.
pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 43 yards rushing now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Home to 3.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left.
Picked off.
Looking for McLaurin, but
Good job, guys. Way to stay in the home. We stay home.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up.
Here we go with this holding shit again. Come on, guys.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Stewart. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. A look at Washington as they come on
guys.
the field.
We ain't getting no field position.
Make a bit of a 180.
We're not flipping the field.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
We didn't get no hit stick on him.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the
getting that back. We didn't hit stick him.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Here's Prescott. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And down to the 41.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Come on, guys.
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to be dropped.
Good job, guys.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Take it to the 2. Take it to the 2.
Diggyzawa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group
you think, Jules?
well at all
Your
here in
ass.
the first half.
Right here, let's stop him, guys. Quiet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2
That's good
remaining
defense.
here
0-3.
before we get to halftime. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Stewart. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to
Good job.
feed
Good
off
job.
that?
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Stewart to throw it. It's a short one here.
Drag route.
To the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now Stewart, 2nd down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
Dobbins, we like the party.
16.
We don't bother nobody.
Going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
All right, one time to the end zone, guys. One throw to the end zone.
Timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing out
Plant.
of the shotgun. It's
Good
Stewart.
job.
And this is caught for a
Go right
Cowboy
there.
touchdown.
Good drive, Stu.
Jahan Dotson, as the first half is winding down.
6-5, stay alive.
Will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Good job, Stu.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
All right, guys, that's a good half. Let's go.
Odighizuwa on the tackle.
They need to play your Saints game.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And that game tied at 7 in the second quarter.
Come on, golf.
From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Tyler Lockett, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East
Giants ain't beat nobody but
and
two
they were
humans.
losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Mike Evans, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Dobbins again on second down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Dobbins.
Take my 4th and inches. This is some bullshit.
Yeah. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Like he made that. Take off 4th and inches. You can't make ends, you bad shape.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
Go big boy.
Going to have the Cowboys first down.
Hate to use that play though.
There on 4th and inches. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
I see the surprise.
That was a terrible throw, Stewart.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that
terrible
time.
throw, Stewart.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stewart.
Good throw, Stewart. Good play.
And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Good read.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. They'll go again with Dobbins. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stewart. And he will slide to a
Good job, Stu.
He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
What luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Come on, Dobbins. We like the party.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Yeah, he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Dobbins.
Good job, Dobbins.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Johnson for the extra point try. And it's 21-3. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
I need to see some Oklahoma Philadelphia scores. Let's go.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And
Come on, guys.
Been able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But that's somebody there.
I know it was a gain.
Stay at home.
But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing. Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard.
Ain't nobody sticking him.
12 on the year. And the Commanders get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
That was too quick, guys.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
There you go, Raiders.
Extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now Stewart on 1st and 10. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 84 yards on the ground for him so far.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And what a first down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On second down, a run with Dobbins. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he will have the first before he's brought down. Right.
Good job, guys. That's a big first down.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's Dobbins. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the middle with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Gonna go play action. Here's Stewart.
Good job, Stu.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Good job, Stu.
Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Nice throw there by the second quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Escaping the pressure. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Got him.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
But it's still home right there at the time. Lewis.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
What's up, Butch?
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside.
How you been, man?
Sometimes you just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2 runs for a net gain.
So I got a bad cold.
Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Stewart.
You what?
And this ball is caught by Lamb.
Your heart?
Touchdown, Dallas.
What's wrong with your heart?
From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way.
But you're at the house right now, though, ain't you?
6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already,
how old are you now?
It actually
80?
loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure
you're doing good. So what they're saying is beating too fast?
The rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Yeah.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now
what they're saying, they're trying to put some stents or something in it, getting like a heart murmur.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start.
How your son doing?
They've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Yeah.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, that's good, man. Saving money.
Prescott now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, then they might get hit with a screen. Maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
You tell them just give you one of them trucks, man. Be done with it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6.
And you can your Social Security and all that now, though?
So to speak, and what has been a rough go for them.
So what you need to work for then? Don't they give you more if you don't work?
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Right.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
I don't even know how to use the damn phone too
Here's
much.
Johnny
I don't
Hacker
have to.
now. As the
Everybody getting
drive
my
goes
nerves.
backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Not you though. I'm just saying.
On his first punt,
Everybody
this
getting
is
my
a
damn
good kick
nerves.
as well. And we are inside 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. Yeah. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Does it feel like you haven't win problem?
Ring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
On 2nd down, Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the time as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was
I'll start calling you more frequently, man.
And partner, I have no idea
that's
what
my
the top
fault.
speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, over there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
What is it?
So for Dallas, they moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining. So that's
NyQuil.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on
same
EA
shit.
Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off.
Okay, man.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
You bowling tomorrow?
No.
Oh, bye.
All right.